So finding a comfortable place sitting in a chair or on a cushion, or lying down. Acknowledging how you are right now. And feeling into the points of contact your body has with the chair, mat, or floor. Taking a couple of deeper than usual breaths to invite energy into your body. Feeling the movements with the breath through the chest, rib cage, belly or nostrils. And then allowing the breath to settle. Feeling the breath move through the body, all by itself, however that is. As we go through this practice, you can return to the present moment at any time if your mind gets very busy or there's strong emotional charge, by returning to the felt sense of the movements of breath. As you feel the breath moving through now, imagining yourself walking through a forest. Green grass underfoot, tall trees around, blue sky overhead, sun just right, not too warm. You know the way in this forest. You have a relative sense of safety and ease. Imagining the breeze gently brushing your face, birdsong all around. Breathing in the fragrance in the air, crisp and refreshing. Noticing every footstep you take. As you walk, arriving in a meadow, soft green grass, beautiful wildflowers, trees all around. You see a shallow, fast stream of water at the edge of the meadow underneath the trees. Coming up to it and finding a place to sit comfortably. And then really paying attention to the water as it runs over the rocks on the bottom of the shallow stream. Listening to the bubbling, gushing sounds of the water. Notice how clean and clear the water is. Every piece of stone and even sand clearly visible on the bottom. You might even touch the water with your hand, noticing the coolness, how refreshing it is. And notice how from time to time a leaf falls from the tree, gently descends, floats towards the stream, lands in the water, and is carried away by the current. And another leaf falls from the tree, floats towards the water, lands on its surface, and swirls away out of sight. Now pay attention to the thoughts going through your mind right now. Whatever those thoughts are, notice them. Choose a thought. Hold it in awareness gently for a moment, long enough to label the thought as remembering, planning, worrying, wishing, or whatever the thought might be. Now imagine softly taking the thought out of your mind, placing it on one of those falling leaves, watching it swirl towards the water, land on its surface, and float away out of sight. Noticing another thought, holding it with interest in awareness for a moment, labeling it, placing it on a falling leaf, watching it swirl towards the water and float away out of sight. There's no need to engage with these thoughts, no need to change them in any way. And we're not trying to make them go away, but using this practice to support us in recognizing thoughts as simply thoughts, not facts. Simply noticing a thought, labeling it, placing it on a leaf, and watching it float away. When you notice your mind engaging with the thought and following it somewhere, acknowledging that, noticing that point of waking up, and returning to noticing thoughts. And as a reminder that if your mind gets very busy or there's strong emotional charge, you can always return to the felt sense of the movements of breath. So noticing a thought, labeling it, placing it on a leaf, and watching it float away out of sight. You'll notice that some thoughts come back again and again. This is what our thoughts often do, circling around, coming and going. Doing this practice, we're getting to know our thoughts better. No matter whether you've experienced this thought just a moment ago or if you haven't heard it in a while, notice it. Attend to it for a brief moment, and with an intention of kindness, label it, place it on a leaf, and watch it land on the water and float away. There's no need to engage or argue with the thoughts, no need to change the thoughts, no need to hold on to them or make them go away. Simply noticing thoughts coming and going, arising and passing. Notice a thought, Label it, place it on a leaf, and watch it float away as it disappears out of sight. If you notice yourself judging yourself for having some of these thoughts or judging the thoughts themselves, notice that. Label the judging thought as judgment. Place it on a leaf. Watch it swirl towards the stream and float away. Watching thoughts come and go as they always do. Whatever the thought is, noticing it, inviting kindness. Place it on a leaf and watch it float away. Now taking as much time as you'd like to notice thoughts, watching them come and go. And whenever you're ready, opening your eyes and taking in the room.